Hey friends, come on in. I'm Jack Ingram, and this is the Texas music scene. Coming to you, this time from the Bird's Nest, my studio, my home away from home, where I make music. We have a collection of super cool live performances from the Texas music scene's first ever Independence Eve party in Austin to show off this episode. Cody Canada and The Departed deliver a story and a performance from their 2024 single called Elle. American Aquarium keeps it rolling with Crier, a rocker from their 2024 album, The Fear of Standing Still. Juliana Rankin makes her Texas music scene debut on stage with a live version of Company Man. And Slade Coulter kicks the door down on his first Texas music scene appearance, as well with a live and loud rendition of Siz Shooter. Ready or not, here we come. This is the Texas music scene. Now, it's been a minute, but we finally got Cody Canada and The Departed back on our stage. They headlined our first ever Independence Eve party at Emo's in Austin, Texas, which was day one of Austin's Star-Spangled Fest. Here's their story and song of their single, Elle. Take it away, Cody.
The first one we're gonna do is Elle, E-L-L-E, not Ellie. A lot of people think it's Ellie. Song about one of our students from the school, who is now kind of our backup singer on the records, or one of Jeremy's harmonizers on the records, and she plays keys. My wife runs School of Rock, owns School of Rock, New Braunfels, soon to be One and Kyle. And about 5 years ago, a girl came to the doors, 13 years old, killer songwriter at 13. And then she put a record out, and then she had a heartbreak, and then she became a really, really good songwriter. And after that heartbreak, I never had a daughter, and it was just really rough to watch her go through it. One of those tunes that took about 10 minutes to write, as opposed to sitting and deleting and redoing. And so that's where that one comes from. It was just really my encouragement to Elle of, it's okay, dude. You know, you got this.
Darling, 'cause this is not for real. It's not the end of the world. That's just the way you feel. It won't be your first. Many more will pass. You're just bringing in a heart that's made of laugh. Tell you that you're the one to blame. You gotta win and you gotta lose. We've all been the same. It won't be your first. Many more will pass. You're just living with a heart that's made of glass. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Texas music scene. Coming up next is American Aquarium from Raleigh, North Carolina. We've told frontman BJ Barham, oftentimes if he's got new music, he's got a place on our show. So here he is, with the first single off of The Fear of Standing Still. It's called Crier.
Tonight we're going to be playing a song called Crier. It was one of the very first songs we had for this record. It was one of the first songs I let the guys hear after I wrote it. I write a lot of songs about things my dad said, dadisms, the lessons that he instilled in me. But this is one of those times where he had it wrong. And it was just a generational thing. I was taught that boys don't cry, boys don't feel feelings. It's a sign of weakness. So when I sat down to write this song with my buddy Stephen Wilson Jr., we both kind of had this idea of what if we attacked that idea that guys aren't supposed to feel feelings? What if it shows that you're even more of a guy if you actually are in tune with these feelings and know how to process these feelings and don't keep them bound up inside of you. And so this is a song about the human nature. Like, you're supposed to cry. When you're a baby, it's how we actually test for life in a child is making it cry. The first time you fall off your bike, you cry. The first time that girl leaves you, you cry. It's normal, and it's about normalizing the idea that guys should be feeling these feelings. It's a track that really focuses in on toxic masculinity, mental health, but it's also the most rock and roll song on the record. It's the most machismo song we have. So I think it's kind of our Trojan horse to get in there, because there's going to be a lot of guys who put it in, drive around in their Thunderbird, and then at 3 o'clock in the morning when they're listening to it by themselves, they're going to be like, this is a feeling song. So it's one of my favorite tracks of the record. It was the first single we released from this record, and I think it's going to be a fan favorite for years to come.
Break
Welcome back to the Texas music scene, folks. You know, Juliana Rankin caught our attention at the Music Fest at Steamboat. She was singing on stage, having a ball with her friends. We love her voice. We love her attitude and her spunk. Here she is with her song and story for Company Man. Take it away, JR.
I'm gonna do a song called Company Man tonight that I wrote a couple years ago when I first moved to New Braunfels. It was really the song that got the whole ball rolling on going into the studio at Yellow Dog without a motor. And it's a fun, upbeat song about a guy in the oil field. And I wrote the song actually on a bet. He bet me that I couldn't write a song by the time he got home from work. And he was 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off in Midland. If you know a good songwriter, we'll take any chance to write a good song. So that's what Company Man's about. Boys, we're gonna play you a song called Company Man. Company man, won't you come on home? I can't keep waiting for you by the telephone. It's been a long, hard 2 weeks without you by my side. You've been working 12-hour shifts, counting barrels of crude out on the rig. But don't you think it's time that we spent a few nights alone? I know you got a job to do, but if you give me just a minute of your time or two, gonna make you see what you just can't understand. I'm like the desert waiting for the rain, and you're the top shelf drug to ease my pain. Got me begging on my knees for the touch of your hand. So won't you come on home and keep me company, man? Babe, I'm leaving the porch light on, 'cause I've been burning for you for way too long. So won't you spin them old four wheels fast as you can? I know you got a job to do, but if you give me just a minute of your time or two, gonna make you see what you just can't understand. I'm like the desert waiting for the rain, and you're the top shelf drug to ease my pain. Got me begging on my knees for the touch of your hand. So won't you come on home and keep me company, man?
Austin, Texas.
Lubbock on everything. Not the Terry Allen record. This new guy, Slade Coulter. He's blending solid songwriting with an amped up rockin' edge to his country music. And here's his take on Siz Shooter.
So Siz Shooter is our newest song, the first single off our new record, and it's a dirty, gritty kind of rock and roll song. We had a kind of a rock song on our last record called But Me that we had some success with, and I really enjoyed playing that song, and so I wanted to kind of write a guitar riff to really lean into the rock and roll thing, and came up with a really cool riff and got the band in on it, and we just kind of put together a really cool song.
All right, y'all ready? Well, sun don't shine quite as brightly, and I guess I went a little heavy on the wine. Well, it's never been an easy thing to break me, but lately this whole world, it don't seem to mind. Up and tired, and all I'm left with is this house and his revolving 38. But the bank account is gonna come collecting. It's gonna tear it down and haul it all away. It's times like this that make me miss my baby, but she's been gone for 27 days. No, I never thought she'd be the one to hate me. She can't love a man with nothing to his name. For him and one for me. Said I'll show that banker man just who he messed with. I went to his house to catch him by surprise. Just my luck, never would guess it. My baby's car was sitting in the drive. It's no good with this wretched low-down feeling, and I tried for way too long to make them see. So Austin, Texas. Thank you guys so much. My name is Slade Coulter.
Well, folks, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Thanks to everybody for being part of the show this week. Thanks to you all for watching. Now get out and support some live music. Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. See you next time.